It's now my third season as the music director of the wonderful Philadelphia Orchestra. And I got to know the musicians better, they've got to know me better, and I got to know the audience better and their expectations. And now, all together, we're having such a great time that I feel it's the good timing to take a journey into some new territory. So there will be a lot of new things in this season. The main one is actually that feature which we call 40-40, which is precisely 40 new pieces. Well, when I say new, it means pieces that have not been performed by the orchestra on subscription over the past 40 years, which is my lifetime, because it will be also my 40th birthday in 2015. Another very important aspect which is new is the feature of the Fred J. Cooper Memorial Organ, which we have in our hall, which is a fantastic instrument. And we're going to have a month-long celebration of this organ with repertoire for organ and orchestra, with various organists collaborating with the musicians. For the cold months, in January, we're going to have a St. Petersburg festival where we're going to travel musically to that city with some composers, Russian composers, all coming from or having studied or worked in that city, which will be also Rachmaninoff, who grew up there. And Rachmaninoff, as we know, is associated with Philadelphia, so we're going to have all three of his symphonies throughout the season performed and conducted by myself. Continuity is something very important for me when we think about the orchestra and how we relate to our past and make it relevant today. So we started a few years ago some series that we're going to continue. For example, the survey of the complete 9 Beethoven symphonies, which we started last season and which we will complete this season. There's also the tribute to the music of Richard Strauss, which we started last year because it's the calendar year 2014, which we celebrate his great symphonic poems. So we're going to keep celebrating him in the first portion of this season. And most importantly, there's this vocal series, the Requiem series, choral music, very important. Now it will be the 5th installment in that series, and we can say it's the pinnacle of it with Bernstein MASS. I'm very proud of this 3rd season of mine because it's the most diverse in terms of repertoire. It's also maybe the most balanced between the things that we know or we think we know, combined with the new works, the new commissions, and the works which don't feature often enough in our repertoire. And as a whole, it makes a journey through the great treasure of music that we want to bring you week after week, concert after concert. It makes it even more exciting and relevant. So I'm very excited to be presenting each concert with my guest and with the special guests of the orchestra across the season. And I certainly hope you're going to join us and be the great partners and the great participators in the events that the Philadelphia Orchestra can do on stage.